Listen, I grew up in a small town too.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the Attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for Attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
And the lineup for the Attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the three, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. So the look at the Union Elite, Loon Diaz and Mitch Mitchell are the guards. Jake Bird and Brandon Harris make up the wings. And then there's Big MP patrolling the middle. Basket, good. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force.
Shot clock at 6. Diaz. The three from Harris. Rebound brought home by Carrington. Martinez with the ball. Mitchell covering. Outside Pagan. Carrington. Off target with the three. MP outside. The kick out to Bird. Outside Diaz. Mitchell passes to MP. Tries the 10-footer. Lund with the rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly.
One with the pick. And it's out of bounds. The Attack from SAC will retain possession. Back to Pagan. Lund. Inside. And Lund slams it in.
With authority, Lund just hammering down the slam.
On the wing, it's MP. Guarded by Lund. Diaz up top. Finds Bird. Now Harris. MP on the left side. 5 on the clock. Misses the fadeaway jumper. Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you. The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Here's Carrington. Bird defending. 4-3. Another miss by Drexel Carrington.
Even without the three ball falling for him, the defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
And he doesn't tower over others at the center position, but he makes up for it by playing larger than he stands.
Here's Pagan, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Mitchell outside, down low. Shoots. Again, MP missing.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
Kicks it to Pagan. Lunge. Carrington for three. That one's good. Just his third make. He's now 3 for 8. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor. We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
Outside, Lund. Lund with the pick. And Lund slams it in.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Mitchell outside. Back to Diaz. To the middle. And MP throws it down.
His passing is locked in, even when the man is in motion.
Now Carrington. 9 points in this one. Pass to Lund. Good! Carrington gets the assist. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Now Carrington. Pass to Martinez. Lund with the pick. Carrington for three. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Harris out on the wing. Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Almost automatic that close to the hoop.
Love the one-hand stuff too. Looks so pretty.
So I'm going to add some points to the style point section of my notes, but that's an important bucket too, don't forget.
Now Carrington. Launches a three. MP grabs the miss. Union Elite lead. Bird outside. Back to MP. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting tonight. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Now here's Diaz. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
He gets it in there.
Making the most of a close range look. Bird did not want to waste that shot.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Ben Olsen, Steven Robinson,
Here's Mecca. Carrington, right side. Olsen, no stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. An opportunity for a three-point play.
number 25.
It's going to be on MP. And that one misses. To the inside. MP throws it down.
Flying high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
What a nice way to wrap up that possession.
Now here's Martinez. Pass to Lund. And the whistle blows. It's going to go on Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the attack from Seth, Austin Lund.
Martinez, guarded by Mitchell. And it's Carrington missing the look.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Left side, it's Diaz. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Joe, when you play the point, teams are gonna get physical with you when you bring it inside. Not a problem for Diaz that time.
pass to Carrington. Jacks up a three. MP grabs the miss. Bird on the wing, guarded by Lund. MP with the look. That one falls, coming off a nice assist from Harris.
Great ball movement, Harris, finding a ready shooter.
From deep, and releases it in time, but it's off the mark. And the first half comes to a conclusion, and a game that has been very close so far. Union Elite ahead, up by 3. Plenty of action still to come when we return. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the Attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryouts of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
It's almost like he's trying to make things harder on himself. He's stuck in quicksand. Work around it and get an easier shot.
Finds Bird. Shoots over Pagan. And again, Union Elite get the bucket.
They're just trying to build out this lead, bucket by bucket.
It is a small margin, but they've got the upper hand.
And here's Lund. Carrington for 3. Harris comes down with the board.
Just can't buy a basket, trying to get back on track somehow.
Or he could pass the ball more. I mean, that's a thought.
Now here's Martinez. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there's a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K U250.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Martinez outside. To the paint. One. MP with the block. And it's out of bounds. SAC will retain possession here. On defense, Union Elite. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points, with just 5 to shoot. Here's Carrington with 1 on the clock, and Lund slams it in.
Making the save. Lund was right place, right time, where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
MP throws it down.
Let there be no doubt. He's got some serious hops and aerial skills.
I want to see what dunks he comes up with when he's got a few more years under his belt.
Oh, I bet they'll be impressive, that's for sure.
Now Carrington. He's got 18. Lund misses.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
MP outside. Bird outside. Now Harris. MP inside. Lund's there. The basket is good.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team. Chugging along nicely right now.
Outside Carrington. The shot's good. Pagan making the play.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Attack from SAC, Adam Cunningham.
Union Elite leading this one.
Union Elite.
MP down low. Lund with the rebound. Martinez outside. Down low. And Lund slams it in.
Clocking in, putting that body to work. Lund set an effective screen and then got himself into scoring position.
To the middle. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Pass to Cunningham. Here's Martinez from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Robert. Bird outside. And that one's good from MP.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
And here's Lund, covered by Robert. And Robert is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
From Sac, Ben Olsen, Keegan Hilton, Sean Mecca.
Outside, Lund. Cunningham, pass to Mecca. Now Lund, covered by Robert. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mecca, launches it. Some solid defense right there from Lune Diaz. MP outside. Back to Kolish. Outside Diaz. MP, no good. Here's Hilton. Inside. Lund. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, you thought you knew his game? Nope. Ivory Lund scores inside, but it's also someone you don't want to leave open on the outside either.
MP with the look. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Part of the reason they can extend this lead, they've shot it so well.
Just keep feeding them. Look to put this away in the fourth.
Timeout called by Sac. They'll talk things over.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Sac, Drexel Carrington.
Substitution for Union Elite.
On defense, Union Elite. 7-point differential.
And he drew the contact on that 3 attempt and will make his way to the line.
And as a defender, you have to be careful out there by the three-point line. You have to avoid fouls like that.
Ben Olsen. Taking
First one falls. And Union Elite. Teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And so Union Elite has it here. And that one's good from MP.
MP.
Sweet feed. Call me old school, but teams don't hammer it inside enough anymore.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one than Carrington.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
To the inside. Lund with the steal. Here's Mecca, covered by Robert. Now Carrington, inside, Lund. Good, Carrington gets the assist.
And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
Outside, Harris. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Sac trailing here. Pass to Mecca. To take the lead. Rebound by Union Elite.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now here's Robert. MP down low. Cunningham brings down the
2
board.
minutes remaining.
Here's Mecca. Yes, and they get the go-ahead bucket.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And time called here, Union Elite. So it's both teams making a change here.
Sac, Ivory Lund, Edward Martinez.
Here's Diaz. Bird outside.
Substitution for
To the paint.
Union Elite.
And that one's good from
2
MP.
points.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Carrington outside. The 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Huge shot by Lund. Plays like these demonstrate his leadership.
Union Elite trailing here. Kicks it to Mitchell. Harris outside. Bird. Outside, Harris. Now MP. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal
The
foul.
whistle's on Austin Lund.
Team foul.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
And he's so good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Such a clutch performer. He loves being in those situations. A lot of guys say they do, but he truly does.
Now Carrington. The tray. Harris comes down with the board.
Ever since halftime, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way out there.
MP outside. Screen by MP. 6 to shoot. Count it!
2 points.
Creating opportunities for others the entire evening.
It's beautiful to watch. This is how basketball is supposed to be played.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Seven-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pagan with it. The triple from Martinez. Lund. Cash it in. That's money.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
And they intentionally foul. They're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty quite yet.
Mandatory foul at this point.
Yep, you got to stop the clock, and you've got to regain possession.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Michael Pagan. Third personal foul. At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put them up by 2. And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
First personal foul. At the line for Union Elite, Lune Diaz. Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that is how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the attack from Sack call time here.
And right now, as a fan, all you're looking for is a quick shot and a foul.
I'm always curious to see what kind of set they come out with. What's their go-to play at this point?
From deep, it's Pagan. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up by 5. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
And right now, enemy number 1 is the clock.
They'll try to get a score as quick as possible, then foul to stop that clock.
And it's Sack with the ball. Kicks it to Pagan. No good there with the triple. So it's Union Elite picking up the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game.
I'll catch up in a second, all right?